Hello, and welcome to Merced County Looking Forward 2022, a virtual walkthrough of some of what's been accomplished by the county over the past year and a preview of what's to come. I'm Board of Supervisors Chairman Lloyd Pereira, and for the next several minutes, my colleagues and I will provide brief updates on several key areas, including public safety, transportation infrastructure, economic development efforts, and more. So please, sit back and enjoy the Merced County Looking Forward 2022. And now, I'll kick it over to my colleague, Darren McDaniel.
Thanks, Chairman Pereira. I'm Darren McDaniel, Merced County Board of Supervisors representing the 3rd District. 2021 was a big year for Merced County when it comes to expanding our economic horizons, and so far in 2022, we're seeing that progress accelerating at a rapid pace. While growth and success can be found throughout Merced County and its cities, we've seen a particular resurgence of Castle Commerce Center as a destination point to conduct business. This site is already home to Blaker Brewing, the Tarmac, Waymo, Google's driverless car company, and numerous manufacturers, medical centers, offices, and training centers. In 2021, Merced County completed a $2.1 million expansion project of the Automotive Research and Testing Complex located at Castle. Known as TRC California, the site includes a 2.2-mile oval test track, a 1-mile city course, and 2 large vehicle dynamic areas. And the 225-acre site is already attracting a significant amount of business interest from major car companies. We expect expansion to continue in the coming years as testing demand at the site increases. In addition to vehicle technology, Castle has also become a focal point for goods movement. In early February, the Board of Supervisors approved an agreement with Patriot Rail to establish a rail district at Castle Commerce Center. The rail district will enhance the ability of agricultural producers, manufacturers, and other enterprises throughout the San Joaquin Valley to quickly and efficiently ship and receive products via the BNSF Railroad, which runs adjacent to the site. A rail spur from BNSF lines currently connects to Castle, and Patriot Rail will soon develop additional infrastructure to facilitate enhanced rail freight services from the location. But wait, there's more. We're expecting more growth at Castle in the future. In order to make more room at the site and improve Castle's versatility and safety, Merced County is in the process of demolishing old buildings that are uninhabitable and unusable, paving the way for future growth.
I'm Scott Silvera, the Merced County Supervisor for District 5. Our county road system continues to be a primary concern of the board, and we've seen significant progress after years of deferred maintenance. There is, however, a lot of work still to be done. In 2021, the Merced County Department of Public Works utilized Measure V and SB1 funding to resurface nearly 19 miles of county roads, with a total construction cost of $5.8 million. It's worth noting that it can cost more than $300,000 a mile to repave 1 mile of roadway. Some regional transportation projects are also in the planning stages or in development, the most visible being Campus Parkway, which will connect Highway 99 with the UC Merced community via a 4-lane expressway. Segments 1 and 2 are complete. Segment 3, which will extend the expressway from Highway 140 to Yosemite Avenue, is now more than 80% complete. In addition to Campus Parkway, staff is also in the process of completing preliminary work and searching for funding for Phase 1B of the Atwater-Merced Expressway project, which will extend the expressway from its current interchange along Highway 99 and over to Castle Commerce Center, opening the door for continued economic development at that site.
Hola, I'm Rodrigo Espinoza, Merced County Supervisor, District 1. Parks and recreational opportunities are a priority for residents, and they are for the Board of Supervisors as well. In August of last year, Merced County was joined by members of the community and partnering agencies to break ground on a renovation project at Houlihan Park in Planada. The project is funded by a $2.4 million California Department of Parks and Recreation grant secured by Merced County, and the renovation work incorporates numerous features, including a splash pad, an outdoor performing arts and stage, picnic shelters, and a lighted basketball court, just to name a few. And just recently, Merced County learned that it was successful in securing a $3.7 million grant to renovate Winton Community Park. Work will include renovated ball fields, a new playground, new benches, and graffiti-resistant picnic tables, and much more. These are major successes for Merced County, but we're not stopping here. Staff is in the process of planning several other future park remodels in other parts of the county.
I'm District 2 Supervisor Josh Pedrozo. Another high priority area for this board is one that has proven to be a challenge across the state. That is the issue of homelessness. Last year, we announced the completion of the Merced County Navigation Center, a 24/7, low-barrier emergency homeless shelter. This new facility will help transition people out of homelessness by providing a safe and service-rich temporary shelter with connections to on-site supportive services. We're proud to report that the Navigation Center is already making significant progress toward addressing homelessness. In the latter half of 2021, nearly 200 clients went through the facility and just under 30 were housed, which is a significant accomplishment in a short span of time. In early 2021, the Board of Supervisors renewed an agreement with the Merced County Rescue Mission to provide other communities outside of the city of Merced with access to similar services on an appropriate scale by renting homes across Merced County that will also be used as low-barrier navigation centers. Despite this success, it is evident that a lot of work remains. We're proud to report that work is happening. The Navigation Center is one element of the proposed regional plan to address homelessness, a collaborative effort between Merced County, its 6 cities, and the continuum of care. Other elements include outreach and engagement, transitional housing, and long-term supportive housing. While this issue will not resolve itself overnight, we're excited about the rapid progress that is happening.
In 2015, Merced County successfully applied for $40 million in state grant funding to renovate the John Lotaroka Correctional Center along Sandy Mush Road in Merced. Upon completion, this project will help address security and infrastructure concerns at the JLCC, while improving the capacity to house programs that reduce recidivism. The plan also includes mental health and health treatment facilities in an effort to better address inmate needs and help reduce the number of reoffenses upon release. The result is a safer environment for our correctional officers as well as our inmates. While the initial project budget totaled $45 million, that price tag has ballooned to approximately $71 million due to delays at the state level. Merced County is currently exploring additional funding options for future phases of the project.
The board adopted a balanced final budget in September, increasing reserves to $39.1 million. This year's final budget of $844.8 million reflects an increase of just over 16% from last year, mainly due to increased health and human services funding from the state and federal levels and increases in capital projects. The board continues to focus on maintaining a sustainable budget that provides a long-term fiscal stability during periods of economic uncertainty. In addition to regular budget considerations, the board is also putting to use approximately $54 million in federal funding we're set to receive through the American Rescue Plan Act, also known as ARPA. The county recently conducted an extensive public outreach process to collect input from residents on how they'd like to see the funding allocated. Following multiple public presentations, public hearing, a live interactive webinar, household mailers, and other forms of outreach, we received more than 9,600 responses to our community outreach survey. The outcome of the survey responses showed that residents largely wanted to see funding allocated primarily toward roads, public safety, and homelessness services, just to name a few. In early February, the board voted to budget a portion of the funding consistent with public input. Now back to Darren.
Thanks, Josh. Following an extensive public engagement campaign, the Board of Supervisors adopted a revised district map on December 7th. Redistricting is performed every 10 years following the census. It uses the new census data to redraw district lines to reflect how local populations have changed. The process ensures fair and equitable government representation. Here's an image of our updated map, which is also available at the county website.
At the end of 2021, the board announced a replacement for retiring CEO Jim Brown. Raul Lomelí Mendez, who previously served as the Assistant County Executive Officer for Stanislaus County, was unanimously appointed by the Board of Supervisors to succeed CEO Brown. Mr. Mendez was identified as the top candidate following an extensive recruitment process. The board welcomes Mr. Mendez and would also like to extend his heartfelt thanks and appreciation toward Mr. Brown, who served Merced County for nearly 32 years and made a lasting impact to this organization and the county as a whole.
In closing, I would like to thank all of you, our constituents. As a public-facing organization, we're here to serve you, and we'll never lose sight of that. The past couple of years have been a challenge, but we've continued to advance many key projects, a few of which you've heard about today. We're confident that this progress will continue. Thank you all for spending time with us today.